Hi, thanks for stopping by. This is Max from the Stock Arcade. Today I will have a quick look at an upcoming PDUFA catalyst. The company is Verrica Pharmaceuticals. Not really going into detail on the drug they are seeking approval for, as I am no expert on this, but more on finding some indications on why this could potentially be an interesting run-up play into the PDUFA of June 23rd. Before we go ahead though, just want to make sure you take this video as what it is meant to be. It is for information purposes only and no investment advice whatsoever. So let's have a look at my one-pager, or what I call a card for Verrica Pharma, symbol VRCA. And by the way, this is also included in my previous video which I posted last week on the PDUFA catalyst for June. If you are interested, you can have a look there. The link is above. So Verrica Pharma is a small biotech company with a market cap of around 300 million. The FDA PDUFA decision is expected for June 23rd. For the new drug application, the drug is VP102 for the treatment of molluscum contagiosum, which is a viral infection of the skin. And I usually the first thing I look at is the cash balance. This is very important with those small biotech companies. In their latest quarterly report for March 31st, they had around 88 million in cash equivalents and marketable securities. They expect liquidity to be sufficient at least through the second quarter of 2023, which is positive. Bear in mind that these companies may take advantage of every spike in share price to raise additional cash, but I think in this case I wouldn't expect further dilution before the PDUFA, so this is a positive. And then next up is the Analyst Consensus and price targets. For that I look at tip ranks, and on tip ranks, based on the opinion of 4 analysts, Verrica is a strong buy, and with a price target of 22.25, which this would imply a 96% upside from the current levels. The last price of Verrica on May 21st was 11.35. So then the this is a positive, and then the short float around 12.4%. Source here is finwiz.com, tells us that squeeze potential for the squeeze is definitely there. Also note that Verrica trades more on the low volume side. The average volume for the stock is around 104,000 shares, so this can move real quick. On the other hand, if you want to sell your shares, you may find it difficult or more difficult to find buyers out there. So next up, let's have a look at the technicals. This is the daily chart, and right off the bat you can see that starting around mid-March the stock has been performing quite poorly, posting lower highs, so we can add a trend line somewhere here, like that. Okay, looks about right. And on the other hand, we have lower lows, add another line here, and what we get basically here is a descending or a falling wedge, which actually is a bullish chart formation. You can see it starts wide here and it's getting tighter and tighter, with the smaller candles forming. And so the big selling pressure we saw in March and April and through mid-May is slowly drying up, and we may see a reversal of this downtrend soon. In fact, this is a similar setup we saw. A similar setup we had back in August of last year. Now look at the blue line. This is the 20-day moving average, exponential moving average, and this as soon the price broke out of this wedge, it also broke out of this 20-day EMA, and then from there we had an upward trend. It's always stayed more or less above the 20-day moving average up until somewhere in mid-March 2021. And what happened there? Well, this happened. Verrica announces pricing of public offering of common stock. So the common stock they priced was at $14.75 per share, and this basically ended that bull run and started a downtrend. And now what we see here basically is a similar setup, and I would watch here closely what happens next. I would expect a similar breakout from this wedge, and simultaneously a break through the 20 EMA, and then an upward movement, maybe not in the vein as we saw it from August to May, but still probably like 40 to 50% is sure a possibility. Other indicators are, let's have a look at the MACD, which also is signaling a trend reversal here, and with the MACD crossing the signal, also to watch. And also let's have a look at the relative strength index, RSI, which was in oversold territory just a couple of weeks ago, and then now is also reversing, and this is a positive sign as well. So yeah, I think in my opinion this has good chances to be a successful run-up play to the June 23rd PDUFA, and you can play this in different ways. You can wait until this really breaks out of this wedge and out of this 20-day EMA, or you could be early and buy right now. What I will do is I will wait the next 2 or 3 days, see how this evolves, and if I see it is starting to break out of this wedge, I might enter a position. So guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and just be careful out there because the markets are really shaky right now. And again, this is no investment advice, it's just for information purposes only. Take care and see you next time.